Subscribe now and press the bell icon. Never miss an update.
Hello friends, I'm Mohammad Azuddin from Web Trainings Academy. In this video, I'm going to cover a very important topic for the present situation which we are going through of the pandemic of COVID-19 or coronavirus. So about this particular topic, I want to cover the concept of impact of coronavirus or COVID-19 on digital marketing industry. Is it going to affect very badly? What will be the impact of COVID-19 on digital industry? Along with that, some general tips also I'm going to give in this particular video. And please watch the video till the end. And at the end, I will be giving you some very important tips for avoiding how stress and focusing on your goals and how you can work on your regular routine. So let's start with the concept of impact of the coronavirus. As we know that most of the countries in the world are right now going through a lockdown situation, and this is impacting a lot of industries. Now, if you see which industry have got very badly affected, the worst industries, the worst affected industries in general are tourism, aviation, hotels and restaurants, consumer electronics, apparel, pottery and seafood, offline entertainments, banking and finance, right? Oil and gas, real estate, and education. Now, basic idea here is see what happened. It's a direct impact. For example, if you see when lockdown is in place, there is no point of tourism and aviation. That's the flights and tourism industry completely, grounded. Reason for that? Why is it grounded? Basically, everything is in lockdown position. For that reason, no one is really, uh, you know, doing any activity in that segment. Hotels and restaurants, because of lockdown, most of the are closed. Now, this is a general idea that these are the industries. Now, are they impacted in a digital way? Yes, they will be having some impacts on digital side also, which I'm going to explain you how this aspects will be impacting a user point of view in a digital context also when we go in the concept of digital. So these are some of the bad industries which have been hurt very bad, and even digital space also these industries have been got into trouble. Now moving on to the industries which have seen an increase in demand, like see as I said, everything has a positive for someone, negative for someone. Someone's gains is someone's pain is someone's gain, that kind of point of view. So here it is as in terms of you consider it this way, that the industries where the demand has increased, right? Now healthcare segment, if you see a lot of healthcare related products, people are more tending to buy, but there is a lot of shortage. Supply is less but demand is extremely high. So healthcare related, like pharmacy, you take pharmaceutical companies, you take pharmacies, you take all this, they have a higher demand comparative to the actual supply. News media, now you see a lot of people are sticking to a lot of news websites regularly, so that's increasing the hit rate. But one problem is that news media has been very badly affected in offline world. If you take most of the companies, most of the news websites today who are having a offline publication and online publication, they are actually firing a lot of reporters and employees. Reason for that is their complete offline distribution has come to extremely lower percentage, and also advertisers are not willing to spend money on this offline newspapers. For that reason, that also has been very badly impacted. But online has been grown very rapidly. If you see, you may have also seen so many websites every day you may be visiting. Number three, online streaming services like Netflix and all, they have got a very good bump up, and a lot of people are now watching, a lot of people. But one other aspect is revenue point of view. What I have read in one article is in terms of revenues, they have seen a decline in terms of revenues. That is maybe paid subscribers are as it is, but they are not seeing a very high jump in users, but overall usage factor has been increased because a lot of people have a lot of time at hand, so online services have increased. Then do it yourself websites. See, there are a lot of websites which will allow you to do anything yourself, your own in your own way. For example, if you take cooking related website. There are a lot of DIY websites in that. A lot of people are tending to go there and watch and learn how to do things. Many different websites where people learn things, those are getting more and more increasing demand as well. And online gaming, as you know, a lot of people are now moving towards gaming for their leisure time. And then social media also has seen a very big demand. So now these are the industries. Now apart from that, there may be other industries. As per my research, I have collected few important points to be noted. Now, how is it going to impact us? Are they going to have any positive impact? Is it going to have a very bad impact on us? What will be the situation? What level of impact we are going to see in our digital scenario? Now, coming to the subject of digital marketing, first thing is change in consumer interest. You see, what happened is after this pandemic have started, interest towards essential items have more increased, and that's what every human being is going to do. First is the survival point. After that, other elements will be interested. So change of consumer interest. Now earlier the consumer was willing to spend on something which is not even an essential item, but now the factor is that a consumer is tending to little bit spending lesser side on that interest factor. So there is a change of consumer interest, like what you search, what exactly you are looking for, what type of information you are looking for. There is a definitely change in the consumer interest segment. Number two, the second change you will notice is lower search volumes. Now over the period of time, even for our web trainings, I have seen 50% lower impressions, and even for many of our clients also have noticed that comparative to what was the normal search volume, 50% lower volume we are seeing. Reason for that is, see, because of this issue, most of the people, if it is essential, that's okay, searches are increasing. But if it is non-essential, you see what is happening is the people are not searching for the product, which means automatically the volume is going to go down. Now until this issue resolved, the search volume will be on the lower side only. So that is one a point of impact which have to be concerned. Then new search patterns. Now see, until now we had a kind of search patterns for our industries, we have able to use it. But now after this issue has started, what happened here is lot of people are going with the new patterns of searches. For example, once a user used to search for a keyword, maybe for example the keyword is best show on Netflix. Maybe this is one pattern, but now he is searching best shows in on Netflix during quarantine. Like this, he's trying to change his pattern of searches. Right now in okay, is this business open in quarantine? Is this particular service essential service or not? Meaning the patterns which we have used to have for any business, the patterns will completely change. And as we see in future also, there will be a lot of queries wherein it will be connected to a new kind of pattern from the user perspective. So that is one thing which we are seeing, a change in the user behavior. Then change in social media usage, and this is a very positive factor for us, because change in social media has been very high. What happened here is, see, a lot of people have time on hand, right? So many people, what they tend to do is, definitely they want to spend some time and have some uh, speak with friends or just see updates related to different stuff. So usage time on social media have increased. In fact, as when I was doing research, I've seen one website was reporting that almost 40% usage have increased on social media side. In fact, you take YouTube also, we will be watching more videos now on YouTube compared to what we used to do before this pandemic. Because the idea is we have time, so we will be tend to spend more time on this networks as well. So that is one positive sign, and we have noticed this aspect when we were checking our social data and all. We have seen increase in subscribers, increase in watch time, increase in views also, because people are more tend to watch and spend time on the social networks. Then one negative thing which we will notice is lack of spending from consumers. This is one thing which we have to have a little bit of negative impact. Now what do you mean by lack of spending from consumer is, see, very simple aspect. Because as I said, people are not interested to buy. I told you in the beginning, that is, people are tend to hold the money whatever they have because of, and also due to lack of, job. A lot of people may have be losing their jobs and all. So what is happening is consumer spending cycle will be little bit impacted. That will have an impact on the digital side. So this is a few factors which you have to consider. But now, if you see, I will add one more point to it. Now, I will say a positive point to this aspect. I will tell you, earlier the companies which used to spend advertising money on hoardings, where outside outdoor hoardings, right? Or on bus advertisements, train advertisements, and I'm talking about outdoor media. Companies which tend to spend money on, let's say, print media, newspapers and all that, right? Now many companies are already shifted their budget towards digital marketing. In fact, many companies, if just you take an example of car dealerships, many car dealerships across India have already started advertising and already focusing on getting the consumers booking online and having a contactless process of, showing him the demo and whatever the aspect is. So the idea is lot of businesses are slowly trending towards digital space. If you take education also, a lot of schools have started taking online sessions. That was never a concept of online session for schools and colleges, but now due to the necessity they are slowly shifting towards the online medium. Like this, you see a lot of people will be tending to move towards digital. So this is an opportunity for digital marketers where we can sign up a lot of new clients and we can give them a way. You see, a company cannot just shut down, right? They cannot just shut down because there is no marketing medium. So if you approach the companies and you tell them a solution that this is what we can do, this is how we can able to promote, this is how we can able to generate the revenue, then I'm sure companies will be looking at this aspect and they are willing to spend money on this aspect. So that is one positive side we can say related to digital space. Now, in coming to the aspect of the job market, now what I would say in general is there will be a lot of decline in jobs. That's fine, but still there will be some companies will be looking for professionals. Depends on who are signing new clients more. Based on that, that companies will definitely look for job opportunities. So what I will say, in the next slide, I'm going to give you some tips and options which if you follow well, and if you are job ready, if you are perfect in all the aspects of digital, and you are eligible to really take up a job and work. Because see, now in these tough times, when time was good, in general what happened is everyone tends to get a job even if you have a good skill or not. But today there will be a lot of filtering, because if the jobs are less but people will be more, right? So there will be a lot of filtering in the market. Even experienced people may be losing jobs. So for that reason, you have to be now very, very clear about the subject. You have to be very keen about the concept. Then only it will be effective for you to, get into the digital marketing industry job. And one more aspect for our digital marketers is we should, because as a digital marketer, you will focus on passive income. Now, instead of thinking about it as a passive income, let's take it as one of the necessary income for us, like working on Google AdSense, working on affiliate marketing, starting with freelance projects, YouTube monetization, working on YouTube channel. All these things, most digital marketers take them lightly, but today due to the necessity, we have to think about that as one of the important source of income from us, because we don't know when the job will be available, when it will not be available, because companies are firing depending on the availability of the project. So if that is the context, why not we take a step ahead and make up some sources from online also, where you can able to earn at least a survivable income in online sources. So that is also one factor which will get impacted. So it's changing the way we do business, it is changing the way we do jobs, it is changing the way we think about income generation. So for that, impact will be very high on our digital industry. So I hope you are clear with the concept. So some are negative aspects, some are positive aspects, but as I said, there is no, it's not going to be the final thing. There will be a light at the end of the tunnel. So once this problem resolved, then there will be things will come up to the normalcy. Then we will be able to see a lot of difference and a lot of stuff to be in a positive side as well. Now, one big challenge as a employee, as an employer, or as a let's say student, is that in this tough time you have to take care of yourself very well. Because what happens is, a lot of people now, people tend to get worried, right? What can I do, right? What should I do? Arey boss, I have lost a job, let's say, or I've lost my clients, I have lost some clients. Now see, arey, what should I do? I have lost some clients, what to do now? Now, common reaction of human is what? We get worried. Arey, what should I do? What should I do? Right? That is where what happens is, if you are worried, all right, then it will slowly get onto your mind, and it start getting as a stress, right? Now that stress will go forward and forward, and if you're keeping more continually stressing on that stuff, sometimes, people get into depression. That happens. So it's like slowly it's going to be very awkward situation for an individual, where he will feel like, what should I do now? What's very tough, right? So here, as a as a digital marketing a professional myself and the company owner, I want like to share a few things with you, so you consider those options and how to make use of this time, which is lockdown time, or whatever you can call it as. How should you focus on getting positive out of this time, instead of worrying, instead of stress? Number one thing, set specific goals for 2020 to avoid distractions. Now, you may have taken one goals in the new year, that's fine, but many of the goals, maybe you have such an impact that some of those goals may not be now achievable, maybe seem non-achievable due to some circumstances possible. So I would say, try to set up some goals. If you have not set up a goal, please set up a goal, because if you set up a goal, that will have a motivation, that will give you motivation. No external motivation is required. You don't need to watch a motivational speaker video to do your work. All right, motivation is not external. Motivation come from inside. So when you have a goal, you are yourself tending to go towards achieve that goal. So you will feel like, this is my goal and I have to achieve it. Then automatically you will be out of distractions won't come to you. So first thing, friends, please set up a goal for yourself, and then work on that goal on a day-to-day basis. Smaller goals, simple 1 week goal, 1 month goal, and a yearly goal. Small goals you set, and daily work on those goals. So that is very important. If you don't have goal, you will say, "Arey, kya karoon bhai? What should I do now? There is nothing to do. Pura band hai." You feel like that. So we should set some goals. So you should work on those goals to avoid the distractions. Number two, improve your existing skills. See, if you are a digital marketer, maybe you know a lot of things, right? Or maybe you do not know something. So now this is the right time for you to update all your skills, right? Now, I'm not saying that join my course and learn the things. I'm not saying that. Go to YouTube. It's a lot of information is available and free. Go to blogs. There are so many excellent bloggers in our digital industry. Go to their blogs and learn their in-depth articles. Go to HubSpot, you can find amazing amount of resources. Go there and update your skill set. So without, as I said, there will be huge supply, but huge demand will be there, but supply will be very less in future. So for that reason, improve your skills and get into a better level, so that when you go to a company for interview, you will be selected on the spot because of your ability and your skill set. Now, next important point, take this time as an opportunity to learn new skills. Forget about digital marketing, because if you keep only on one topic, your mind will again get exhausted. So instead of that, try to learn some new skills. So you may not have a specific skill. For example, a lot of digital marketers doesn't know anything about Photoshop. They don't know anything about Illustrator. They don't know anything about graphic design. They feel like, why should I know about graphic designer will do? No, take use of this time. Go to Udemy, subscribe for some Photoshop classes or something, and download a trial version. Free of cost trial version is there. You learn Photoshop. Or you want to learn a new language, learn a new language. Anything, I would say, learn a new skill which will keep you occupied. Make a schedule for the day, like this 1 hour I will do this particular work. Very important for your growth in the future. Number four, follow stoicism philosophy to avoid stress. Now, a lot of students have the problem, and even business owners and all, stress. Now, why we have stress is we think about overthinking, like, hey, what happened now? If this happened, what happened? If that happened, what happened? Oh. So we think about some things which will never happen, and we are going to get stressed about that also. Now see, what happens will happen. That is okay. Now, what are the things which is in your control? Now, Stoicism philosophy is one of the amazing philosophy which was around 3rd century BC. 3rd century BC, this philosophy was created. From that time onwards, lot of Roman, Emperor Marcus Aurelius, and lot of amazing people, philosophers, were actually taken this philosophy forward. So if you read this philosophy, I would tell you, you will be getting out of stress. You will feel like a very light heart. Why? Because Stoicism philosophy is a concept where you are actually preparing for the worst thing to happen. And also in the Stoicism philosophy, one concept is there called as control, dichotomy of control. You will be, I'll share some YouTube channels in our description. You go through that. It's amazing, friends. If you read them, if you study them, you will be like very very happy and peaceful. Now, Stoicism philosophy, one concept, control. Now, control, what is the control? See, things are there. One thing is in your control and one thing is not in your control, correct? Now let's say virus, the COVID-19 virus which is spreading everywhere, is it in your control? Can you stop it if you want? You can't. That is not in your control. What is in your control? What is in my control? I can stay at home, right? I will not, I will be following the basic precautions, right? That will ensure that I will be on safe side. Now if I worry, if I go out, if it catch me, what should happen? No need to worry, because you can't control the virus, but you can control your action. That way, there is some interesting philosophy about the interesting concepts of Stoicism philosophy. Please study that philosophy. Then avoid watching too much news. See, what happens is, if you are watching too much news, especially our Indian media channels, if you have one, what they say, if there is a small ant, okay, our media will show it as elephant. You will feel like, "Arey, what happened? What should I do now?" So I would say, cut off a bit of news. You will know what's happening. Just once in a day, maybe in the evening, sometime in a day, you just update, see any news app, and just see what headlines enough. Why you want to go into the news too much? Are you going to do anything about it? Let's say there are some virus cases happened in one state. What are you going to do about it? Do you have any control on that? No, unnecessarily you are reading too much of news, too much, this is information overload. When too much of information gets to you, you will be in a trouble. You will feel like, "Arey, what is happening? Arey, what is my future?" You get too much stress. So avoid watching too much news. It will be very very bad for your mental health as well. So that is one suggestion. And then one very important aspect in this time, take use of this time, make a good use of this time. Read, make a habit of reading books, and especially books on personality development. Some people are good in technical, but personality point of view, they are worse. You can't bear them for few hours of time. Why? Technically they may be good, but they don't know how to speak with people. They don't know how to respond to people. They don't know how to talk with people on phone. What happens? They are like a personality where people will dislike them a lot. So you should develop a personality where people will like you. When you speak with them, they feel like, "Arey, I want to spend more time with this person." So how do you develop that personality development? Now there are some books for personality development. I will be sharing a link in my blog section. In my description, I have a blog I have written about the top 10 personality books you have to study. That will be very very helpful for you. I will share that in our description. You can check that. Number two, financial skills. So today is a time where you now understand that depending only on a job is not a good idea, right? If you don't have some multiple sources of income, it will be very very difficult for survival. So financial skills is about how to make money, right? How to make your money work for you. How do you invest in different sources? How do you use your skills to make more extra income or passive income for you? Now I will not call it as passive because you have to do a lot of hard work on it. So I would say, how do you work extra and do some side work so that you can earn some extra income? So financial skills. So for financial skills also, some of the common books I will tell for beginners who just want to learn the basics. One is Richest Man in Babylon. The Richest Man in Babylon. This is one book you can study. One is Rich Dad Poor Dad. This is two books I will suggest for getting the motivation for finance subject. You will be very much keen to understand and learn about that. Now once you learn about that, there is a lot of stuff to it. Like investing is not a basic basic work or something. There are a lot of aspects to it which you can learn as you progress in the field of financial education. But financial education is very, very critical. And then study about digital marketing. If you have books were very good enough. Now see, a lot of my books are in office only, so whatever books I have, I'm trying to read those books and try to revise from my existing books only, because most of my books are at the office only, right? So if you have books, good enough. No, if you don't have books, no problem. Take a PDF version from online and try to read and enhance your skill set. So this is the way. All right, see, there is a problem. Yes, I agree, there is a problem, but can you solve it yourself? No. But what is in your control? Your control, what you can do is, you go outside, you can wear a mask, you can use sanitizer, you can do this precautions. That is only in your control. So stressing out, worrying about the situation, what are you going to get out of it? More stress, and that you will be losing peace of mind. So my suggestion is, please take this time seriously, and try to stay at home. Try to stay at home as per the government instructions. And if you go out, do this basic precautions to save yourself and your family members. But one thing I would say, try to utilize this time in a positive way, and try to keep that positive mental attitude. That is very critical. And when you have that positive attitude and you have some goals and you have some work, so definitely it's going to be a positive outcome for you, even in this worst of scenarios. So I hope you have understood this session very clearly, that what impact will be there. But apart from that impact, if you utilize this time in a positive way, and in future there will be a lot of benefits you may be able to getting from it, and we can also build up our uh, different sources of income in this particular time of period of time as well. So this is our session about the impact of coronavirus or COVID-19 on the field of digital marketing, and I have put up some basic instruction. I hope you're already following those instructions to avoid getting this disease, this problem. So basically, I would suggest you that if you really want to go, I would say basically stay at home, boss. Why you want to go outside? Try to stay at home. If any necessity is there, essential work is there, you want to bring some grocery or something essential work, wear a mask and use sanitizer, and maintain social distancing, because that is very, very important to avoid this virus, to catching this virus itself. So that precautions you follow, come back home immediately, and then start working on your goals, and it will be definitely a good results for you if you learn something, and if you gain something skill sets from in this particular period of time. I hope you have understood the video. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and you can share this video with your friends as well. Thank you very much.